See your picket signs. They used to affect me. I told myself that they were only words that didn't reflect me. My eyes are of Asian descent, but through them I still see clearly. Say nay to gay, a sign said. Marriage is only between a man and a woman, another sign said. Now the third sign is really what got to me. It said only children that was raised by a man and a woman can come out correctly. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but my mother raised me and I think I came out just fine. My father never did anything wrong. But when you're separated by miles and miles and miles, only our thoughts can touch. And through these hard wooden signs, I see this little girl in the crowd dressed like a little boy, wondering if all these people are really preaching the word of God or just believing in the translated words in the Bible. These churchgoers that are supposed to spread good are just spreading hate to our brothers and sisters. Because in the end, aren't we all God's children? And I can't understand it because they raised the children to a point where an 11-year-old kid has the guts to point a gun at his classmates. Bang, bang, to end a life that never even got a chance to begun. The Bible also states to love thy neighbor. Well, when is that going to happen? I think people only listen to what they want to hear, so when they don't hear it, their insecurities no longer provide a security. So on their last brink, they act without blinking, to act without thinking, to blame people like me. Because nobody likes blaming themselves when they're at fault. And this little girl in the crowd, dressed like a little boy, looks up at all these adults that she's supposed to grow up into one day, just bashing one another. And she's so tired of standing around, so she runs home, picks up a pen, and writes her heart out for her two mothers, her gay uncle, and for her future girlfriend. And since you don't need much to make a difference, her only words were, who the hell wrote and rewrote the Bible anyways? And if you can't answer that question, then pick a different book to read. And don't get me wrong, because I do believe the Bible is for good faith. But when people use it so negatively, it's kind of hard to stay positive. And on that note, if you haven't learned anything today, just walk away with this. If you weren't presently there for the moment, then don't you dare even speak for it in the present time.